Why hello there. Welcome to this in-depth guide on Peach and Daisy. This video, when I was gonna do it, I wanted to do it with fancy editing, all that stuff, because I don't want to give you guys cheap quality. But with this garbage laptop that I'm on, it won't allow me to do so. Either the computer will be crashing, or it takes too long to save a section or load a section. It's just a nightmare. And with my desktop out of commission, I won't be able to do stuff like that. So I just decided I will make this an in-depth guide for people that want to know a lot about the character, have a whole bunch of information granted to you, and then when my desktop comes back into commission, I will do this video again. It will be shorter, but with fancy editing, clips of examples, all that stuff, right? So right now, it's basically gonna be like my in-depth guide on how to combo with Peach and Daisy. Okay, so with that out the way, let's get right into it. And also, I will have timestamps in the description below on the certain aspects and sections I will be talking about with these characters. Okay, so if there's something that you want to get to right away, or you want to come back to this video later after watching the whole thing, something you forgot, timestamps in the description below, so check that out. Alright, now with that said, Peach and Daisy, they're basically the same character. This wasn't always the case, right? This wasn't always the case. I swear that this patch, I don't know if it was this patch or the patch before it, they did something, because on live stream I tested all their moves, and the only difference that I found between Peach and Daisy after hours of labbing was that their counter is a bit different. Daisy's counter had more horizontal knockback. Now Daisy and Peach's counter is basically the same. So now they're basically the freaking same character. Like Sakurai, I don't know, he lied to us. He said in the freaking trailer, in the direct, that the characters were gonna be different. Alright, their moves will have different properties. The only move that had different property was the counter. And now the properties is the same. Sakurai, what the fuck? Okay, you know what? No, I'm getting mad. I'm calm down. I forgot I got a video to do. Right. Alright, anyway, so Peach and Daisy, basically the introduction of the character. What kind of character is Peach and Daisy? And for the sake of it, I'm just gonna say Daisy. When I say Daisy, I'm basically talking about both of them, right? For simplicity's sake. So Daisy, what kind of character is she? She's a bait. She's a bait and punish type character. Alright? This is mostly her goal. You want to force your opponent to do something where it puts them on shield, or they whiff an attack and you can take control. Right? Daisy, she's good on shield. Her shield pressure is really good. And when she takes control, especially at low percent, she could rack up freaking damage. Alright? So those are the type of character that's excuse me. That is the type of character that Daisy is. Now, why she's mostly bait and punish, and you really can't just go all willy-nilly whenever you want, because either her moveset is A, too slow, or B, have no range. In terms of being too slow, something like this. Okay? The fair, it's not that fast. Compared to a lot of attacks in this game, the fair's not that fast, okay? So this is in terms of being too slow, and when it comes to range, yeah, this range is, let's look at this right quick. Look, I'm right here. It's not really hitting. Only the second hitbox. The late hit of the Nair is gonna hit the opponent. Okay. Her bear would probably hit here, right? Her bear? Let's see. Yep. And that's only because when doing a floating bear, you see how they move. They slightly move a bit. They move back. Okay. But even though this is okay, like the range is Medicare at best. Compared to a lot of attacks in this game that are faster and have range, you really gotta be careful when tossing this out. All right, the range of the dare, it got nerfed. It used to be a lot bigger, the hitbox. You can actually tell by the swipe animation. In Smash 4, for those that play Smash 4, the hitbox was a bit more vertical. All right, so their moves, and also their moves can leave them open. Like if you dash attack like this, it can leave you open. If they block it, you do that certain range, it can leave you open. But if you space a dash attack, it's kind of hard to punish. Okay. But because of that, you can't just go in all willy-nilly, because a lot of characters are either faster than you, or they have more range than you, or pretty much a mixture of both. So for you to get in on someone, especially they got projectile and all that stuff that I just said, you have to bait them. You gotta act like you're going to do something, and either A, force them to swing, which you can take control of it, or B, force them to block, and then you take control of that. Daisy, she has amazing pressure on shield. Her shield pressure is really good. Her shield pressure is fast with mix-ups, so it'll be really hard for your opponent to react. And even when you land a hit and you do combos, some of the combos when they end, people might either try to mash, which you could trap them in a combo, space yourself, they mash a button, then you punish them, or you can just roll behind them. Or when they mash in the combos, when you do a combo and it's done, it forces people to block. Cause like, okay, I'm getting hit, and like I don't want to get hit no more. Screw it. Force them to block, and then right there you could grab them or just continue the shield pressure to open them up. It's some crazy stuff, man. They got a lot of stuff. So because of that, this character requires a lot of patience. If you're not a patient type player, you're gonna have a hard time. All right, you're gonna have a hard time on a high level action. Low, mid level, it really doesn't matter because people, they don't know how to deal with this character. They don't know much about your character. They don't know how to deal with the options. So you could pretty much one trick pony them and get away. But against a smart opponent, nah, you really gonna have to freaking think. All right, you gonna have to think. So with that out the way, let's go over the moveset right quick. We're just gonna go over the moveset. So the introduction, basically a hit, a baiting type character. You want to make your opponent do something dumb or force them to block, and then you punish them for doing something dumb, or you open them up on block by shield pressure, or you just grab them. Okay, really gotta do that. So the moveset, let's see, right quick. Let's go over the jab. Jab, so it's a decent poke. Wait, hold on, like right here. It's alright. The second jab had more range. The jab could be used for pressure, but you see like how long it takes me to block after I hit the first hit. So you gotta be careful with that. The jab is usually used after you attack somebody's shield and you think they're gonna try to grab you or match a button out of shield. You use the jab, okay? That's what you jab for. But some people, if they fight this character a lot and they expect you to, I don't know, fair the shield or nair the shield and then jab, they will just block both jabs and then just grab you. So in that case, you probably want to jab once and then move out the way, or space the jab on shield. So let's say Captain Falcon's shielding, I space the jab, and he might try to grab me or jump, boom, alright? So always mix it up. The only time you want to jab is if you think your opponent's going to be mashing buttons out of shield. So then you just jab them. Or if you think they're going to mash out of shield, not even jab, you can just do whatever attack, move out the way, and then come through with that, or short hop there, or whatever you want, okay? So that jab is pretty much the quickest move she has. Just stop people from mashing out of shield if you do something unsafe, and you don't want to give the distance for whatever situation, boom, that's just, you get off and move. Alright, that's jab. Next, let's talk about the forward tilt. Forward tilt, it's alright. The range is like about here. It's pretty okay. It's a good move, like after, let's say I whiff a dash attack right here. You see that? So after you whiff something like that, it's kind of like a trap. Cause like, okay, you did a dash attack, I'm right here. Captain Falcon's case, he'll probably try to run or jab you or something like that. Deny it, alright? So it's pretty good to cover you. And also, it's also good for ground spacing. You know, you do that, if anything. So if I was to pressure somebody, I hit their shield, oops. I didn't do that. But if I was to pressure somebody and I hit their shield, I just, do that. So it's a good spacing tool, but it's like hella unsafe if you do it really close. The cooldown time is alright. Okay. Cooldown time is alright. The next move is probably my favorite. It's been my favorite move since like Brawl. But I really fell in love with it more in Smash 4. Is down tilt. This move is fucking great. I love this move. Kicks. Kicks all day, yo. Hashtag kicks. Freaking love this move, man. This move is just jointed, alright? It's not true to the animation. And we're gonna look at this right quick. This move is freaking just jointed. Where is it? Slow down. Okay. Okay, so watch this. So if I stand like right about here, I think I can hit him. Look. See what it is? Whoa, that didn't hit. Oh shit. Guess I gotta be closer than that. Thought it would hit. I guess that's just jointed. And like Smash 4 is not true to the hitbox, but I guess it kind of made it because now she's sticking out her leg instead of her hand. But yeah, that move is freaking great. I love this move. I love it more than I did in Smash 4. This move right here, at least is so much stuff. I could go for a grab if I want. I could go for the little reset. This is also a good move in pressure. When you pressure somebody's shield, right? It's pretty good. Like let's say Falcon's blocking, blocks that, boom. Good for pressure. And see how can you just do it in sessions? So the recovery time of this move is pretty fast. Alright? Has good recovery. So this move is good for pressure, it's good for starting combos, it's good for kill confirmed. If you get your opponent at a high percent, I should just show you the quick example. Right quick. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go over here, let's go over here. High percent. Okay, let's say 1. Oh, that's probably too much. Let's go right here, 115. Ooh, messed up. Yeah, get a kill confirmed, right? You kill somebody with that. I said that move is good. It's a good move. Oh, I gotta set this down back to there. Alright, so that's what down tilt is used for. It's a good poke. You space it, you really can't be punished for that move. I don't think the sync characters can punish you for that. So yeah, good poke. Good to start combos at low percent, especially low percent. You get that low percent, your opponent can go from like 0 to like freaking 50, 40 to 50 on average. If you know what they're gonna do next and you follow up, they could go from 0 to like 70 plus. Alright? If you know how the opponent's gonna react at your combos and you pressure them, you bait them to do something dumb, and they get the hit again, start your combos, literally 0 to like 70 plus. So yeah, there's that. So we did forward tilt, we did down tilt, up tilt. Up tilt's alright. If you do it on the ground, like the range is there. Up tilt is good obviously if somebody's over you. Just punishes landings. Somebody tries to land on top of you with an air attack. This pretty much covers it. Let's say I do up tilt, the opponent air dodges. If you do up tilt, the opponent air dodges, they land right here on top of you. You can just grab them, whatever. Alright. So up tilt is a good anti-air. Decent anti-air. I like it. It's good for shield pressure too. Tip. I'll just give you a little tip based on what I see people do. If you got somebody on the platform, you up tilt, right? I'll tilt them once. And then afterwards, full hop up air. If you think that they're going to jump, do not do a second up tilt. Because after the first up tilt, they don't want to be pressured, so they're going to jump out the way. So up tilt, they block that, and then do that. Okay, you'll pretty much you'll catch people. So that's a little mental trick right there for platform pressure for you guys. Have fun with that. All right, so that's basically all her ground normals. Now let's go into her air attacks. Her also these sections, now that I'm going to air attacks again, they're gonna be in the annotations below. Okay, now the timestamps. So her air attacks now, her fair has the hitbox is a bit misleading. I've caught many people off guard. I've even caught myself off guard at times. Because the hitbox of her fair is a bit more than that. like, you see what a swipe animation is? Oops, swipe animation. Come on. Okay, you see what a swipe animation is? The hitbox is like a bit in front of that. That swipe animation is a bit in front. So let me see if I can get this perfectly. Probably not. I think I'm too close. I ain't doing that. Actually, let me just do it in slow motion. Maybe you guys can get a better idea. Should be able to catch it. Okay. I'm trying to get the right distance. You see that? I don't know if you caught it, but it's a bit in front of the swipe animation. So it's a good spacing tool. It's a good spacing tool. If you jump and immediately do a fair, you won't suffer no lag. Okay, you won't suffer no lag. Literally, I just slide my thumb down from Y to A while moving forward, and you get that. Alright, so it's a good spacing tool. It's one of your main moves to kill. You kind of want to keep this fresh. Certain situations, you might use it because you see an opening, a gap in your opponent's defense as they're like spacing, and you're not close enough. So yes, this will be the best option. But a majority of the time, if it's possible, you want to keep this fresh, because you keep it fresh, this move hurts. All right. What a lot of people don't know is up close, it does 16. All right. Up close, it does 16. If you space it, it does 18. All right. So there's a sweet spot. Sweet spot is, it's kind of like Marth, basically. It's literally like the way Marth sort of works. Tip of the attack space, it does 18. Up close, it does 16. Alright, so there's that. Now, let's go over the Nair. The Nair is probably my second favorite move in this game. Actually, those are my second favorite. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. So the Nair is good for quick approaches, quick round approaches. Some people, they like to do bear. We're gonna talk about this in a minute. But what I like about Nair is that, one, the hitbox is out for a while. So moving towards your opponent, you don't have to do stuff like this, which could be hard for some people, right? It could be hard for some people. So if you approach like this, you're good. Again, you have to, when you do this, you have to like preemptively do it. Have the hitbox out before your opponent comes at you with a dash attack, a grab, or a jump aerial. Because the range, as I explained earlier, the range is not that great. Right? The range is not that great. So if you're going to like approach with it, make sure like you move in. So that way, when your hitbox is out, the hitbox of your opponent's action is about to come out. So they run into the Nair, okay? So the Nair, it is good. This might be hard for people to do at first, because it's like they're not confident because of the range, which is understandable. But like literally just play around with it, okay? So when you're moving around and whatnot, then you know you could just come and then you start your pressure, whatever it is that you want. All right. So it's good. It's good at snuffing out attacks, and it's pretty decent speed. The lag, the cooldown time, as you can see, it's pretty quick. So this is also good for shield pressure. Okay, you got this for shield pressure, and you got this. You mix these two up, and mix up the timing, whatever. These moves, you're gonna be doing some damage. You're gonna stress your opponent out. They won't be able to punish you if you do this safely. All right. So that's in there. So what we did fair, we did Nair. Right, this move right here, her Dare, is also a good combo starter. Dare to up air spike, even though I'm goofing up. You get the idea. But you could Dare to fair, whatever. You start your combos. If you want to learn about combos, in the description below, I do have a link to 2 videos. A combo tutorial which showed you all the combos that Peach and Daisy can do. and then an in-depth guide on how to do set combos. So I won't be focusing on combos here. You guys want to check that out. Links in the description below to the videos right there, right? Yeet! So there, it's good for shield pressure too, because with there, you can either hit the shield, boom, I hit the shield, and then you can back away, or you can hit the shield, nair, boom. Okay, that's also good for pressure. So let's say I hit Falcon shield, hit him with nair, alright? That's good pressure. And if they block all of this, you're good, because you can move out the way, you can jab, you can do that to forward tilt, alright? You see the forward tilt? Actually, hold on, time out. Real quick, does forward tilt have more range than down tilt? Actually, I think it's because, no, it didn't even push Daisy forward. I actually believe that forward tilt has more range than down tilt. I think it does. Or Daisy gets pushed slightly forward. Interesting. Alright, we'll look at that later. Anyway, so, okay, there you go. That's good there. It's a good combo starter, good for pressure. At low percentage, you can follow up to a lot of stuff, alright? So that's there. Now, the back air. The back air is good. It's better in this game because, unlike Smash 4, it's like the recovery time is quick. So you can use this for shield pressure. You can use this to keep people out if you think they're gonna come at you. Alright? This is also good for keeping people out. But since the hitbox of this lasts longer, you use this as an approach if you want to get close to somebody. You use this to stop approaches if somebody wants to chase you. Okay, this is good on shield. So let's say Captain Falcon shielding. You'd be like 1, 2, and then you can pull away. Alright? It's good up close pressure, and then you can mix the grounded ones with the aerial ones. Okay? So the fast attack is also good for approaching with what you call it, short hop aerials. Pretty good on like tall characters like Captain Falcon. Okay, you can do that. If you think somebody's gonna jump high for whatever reason, and you want to get close to them and not burn this because it's kind of slow, you can run full hop there. Okay, that's pretty good. So there you go. Fast move, pretty decent speed. I think it's still 6 frames. Decent speed. The range is a bit more than there. The recovery time is low. Good for shield pressure, and it has a decent amount of power. 14. That's pretty good. You can this is another one of your kill moves, area kill moves. So you got fair, and you got this. Okay. Now the last move. Last aerial is the up air. The up air, this move is the shit. I like this move. At first, I was like, Jesus Christ, really? Sakurai and freaking rainbows, man? Like, you know, I gotta question my manhood now. But I don't care, man. I'm freaking bopping people with rainbows and shit out here. You think I give a fuck about my manhood right now? Hell no. Insecurity out the window, man. But anyway, so this move it's also good for anti-air, just like the up tilt. If you do the dare, you can up tilt spike, which I suck at doing right now. It's like I got it. Oh no, I don't. Oh, I was trying to trick you guys. I'm sorry. I was trying to trick you guys. Be like, psych, I lied. I got it. And then, you know, hold up. I got you right now. Whee! Okay, so you already know. There's that. If your opponent is about to jump, it's good at snuffing air approaches. If you're fighting someone who likes to jump a lot, to aerials and like, god damn, can you stop freaking jumping? But then you realize, you just say to yourself, you know what, keep jumping, dude. Okay, keep jumping. You got this. So if your opponent's about to jump, oops, not that. I mean, that's good too, but you could do it grounded. You know what, let me do it my complicated way. See right there, I caught him off the jump. So if you know when your opponent's gonna jump and they're leaving like a pattern that you see, you can catch them out to jump. Oh, I suck at doing this right now. Anyway, you guys get the idea, okay? There you go. Catch him off the jump. And you saw that? How I got the first hit? Out of that, I could have possibly got a grab off and, you know, start something. So that is good. Okay? That is good move. Good for anti-airing. At low percent, it combos into itself like twice. You get a spike at any percent to a grab, or if you think they're gonna mash buttons after you spike them, you can spike somebody, spike, go behind them, they're mashing, you're right here, boom. You know what I mean? That's the thing, like combos and moves, they lead to traps. Be like after you do something, your opponent think like, okay, I can mash and try to counter you. No, man, you just trick them. That's one of the many tricks you can do, just like roll behind them. So you go for up air spike at like low percents, right? Let's say I go for up air spike here. Oops, I said, let's say I go for up air spike here. Okay, you know what, game? Now you being a jerk. Like, I'm trying to make a video. You really being a jerk. Thank you. Okay, so you get the spike, and after the spike, sometimes people, if they're mashing, you're gonna get hit with a jab. You can either block it, but why block it and burn shield health when you can just roll behind them? They mash. You're gonna have to walk up a little bit. Walk up and then, you know, start a combo. All right. There you go. So that's all of the air moves and the uses. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss a single one. Yeah, but I did that. We talked about that. We talked about this. We talked about this. And we talked about this. Okay, now let's go over the specials. Okay, let's go over the special moves here. God damn it, Daisy's hot. Alright, anyway, so yeah, the specials. Special moves. Let's start with a nice buff edition of this. This move got buffed. I think it got buffed in damage too. And well, granted, the moves in Smash and Solo, they do, I think, 10-20% more damage, Sakurai said. Make the game go by a bit faster. But anyway, it does 14. It's pretty good. It's a good kill, especially off the stage. You can get a good kill confirmed off the stage. Let's see if I can show the example right quick. So I'm gonna get you off the stage. Oops. Something like that, boom, okay? If you have a jump when you do that, or a float, you can make that back. So if for whatever reason, the opponent air dodges, you miss the time in their air dodge, then you can make that back. And I think if they air dodge, they're pretty much gonna die anyway, because the way air dodging works, especially if they directional air dodge. All right, so you can make that back. But you get a kill confirmed like that. Also, it's good for chill pressure, because let's say the Captain fucking blocked, right? He, you know what? Instead of saying in case the character blocks, I have two controllers. I can just show you the distance and not be so freaking lazy. But then I gotta hold the button. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this off. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay, you see? After that, you can choose to attack their shield again. You can do it with a dare, a nair. You can pull back and space yourself to act like when you pull back, okay, you pull back, I can attack. No, you can't. Fuck out of you. You thought I was done with you yet because I pulled back? Hell no. So, yeah, the move is good. It's fast. One thing that you really want to keep in mind is, okay, the distance, right? It goes about 45, it covers about 45% of the stage. 45. If you round that off, it's about half. That's right, I'm a nerd, don't judge me. Anyway, so half. But because of the distance, the hitbox is not active throughout the whole distance. I mean, see how I hit Captain Falcon? So at max range, do not try to hit your opponent at max range, because that's gonna happen to you and you're gonna be left open. See that? You're gonna be left open. You're gonna get blown up for that. See? So like right about here, you're okay. So keep keep that in mind. So the move is fast, has quick startup, decent damage. You can get a kill, just like in the example that I did there. And good for pressure, alright? Good for pressure. Next is the turnips. Yeah, let's go to turnips right quick. A lot of people, they don't utilize turnips as much because they're pretty hyped about the combo game with Daisy, right? They're hyped with the combo game, obviously. It's all about the combos. You land combos, you get a lot of damage. It looks fly as fuck. You feel good about yourself. You're showing off. Everybody's all freaking excited, and then you're like that one dude that people freaking talk about because you did that crazy ass combo on them, and you know your pride, your ego, whatever, it just boosts up and shit. You just, you know what I'm saying? You know that feeling. Look, even Daisy winking, yo, she know the feeling. But you can't always fish for combos, right? I know the game's young, people starting the game and they want to go for combos and whatnot, but when you find a character that is either faster than you, is zoning you out with space range attacks or projectiles, you're not going to be getting combos that easy. You're not going to be getting them. You're trying to force a combo, you're just leaving yourself open for damage. Alright, you gotta find a way to safely get in. When you force your opponent to do something dumb at a certain range, which is basically Daisy's game plan, or you have them shielding, then you crack their defense and then you get the combos, right? So when you can't get in and your opponent being very smart and defensive, hard to hit, zoning you out, that's what this is for. Whenever you have an opportunity to get a turn up, whether your opponent is zoning you out or not, get one, okay? Because one, here's what you can do. Out of shield, boop. Okay, it's a good punish out of shield. This is basically the best punish these characters have out of shield. It's like the fastest, because actually, theoretically speaking, if you, oh god, that's the fastest punch out of shield. Because Z-drop is active on the first frame, right? The moment you hit that button, and the first frame that turnip leaves your hand, the hitbox is active. So if you're fast enough like that, or you're really close, you can do that, okay? And then it can lead to stuff that you see there. But outside of that, if you're not that close and your opponent's here, that's the best punch out of shield, okay? So it's good when you are playing neutral, which I will actually cover in the next video. I was gonna do it in this one, but this video is getting a bit too long, so I'm just gonna cover the moveset, and then the next video we're gonna get onto the neutral. So this is basically an introduction of the character. So when you do stuff like this, okay? So let's say you're doing Nair. You think your opponent's gonna come at you. You do a ground float Nair. It didn't hit, right? And your opponent's there. Now he thinks, oh, okay, she didn't attack, I can hit her. No, you can't. And then recatch it, all right? When you hit with a turn up and you're able to recatch it. I know people tend to do this. Oh, you even see me do that in some of my videos. When I fight, you see me turn up to dash attack, which is not bad, but here's the thing. The dash attack, I should have mentioned this when I spoke of the dash attack. I don't even think I spoke about it. But anyway, we're gonna cover it here. The dash attack, it's another good kill move. But if you're using it a lot, it's going to stale, okay? And when you hit somebody with a dash attack, at a percent that they're supposed to die, they won't die because you stalled it, okay? You stalled it. The only time I would say screw, like the heck with this rule, is either A, you're chasing a roll, and by the time you get to your opponent, anything you do won't hit, right? Like you won't be able to grab them because they can move, block, whatever. That's when you use the dash attack. So to cover rolling options, or to cover landing options at a certain distance, like your most distant punish that you can do if you don't have a turn up and you're at a certain range is dash attack, alright? That's the only time I say use it. Other than that, you really want to keep that move fresh. So this is what turn up is for. So if you hit with a turn up, don't turn up to dash attack. Even I'm guilty of it. You see my videos, like I said, I'll turn up and then I'll dash attack. I'm being a bad example for the kids, man. Need to stop doing that shit. But like the people that I fight at times, just whatever, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to keep it simple. But nah, you wanna really optimize your character, so do this or catch it, okay? Because what happens is, let's say Falcon is at what percent? Let's say he's at let's say he's at this percent right here. Okay? I do this. Now I have to chase him, right? If I hit him with a dash attack, he can either double jump, he can delay the timing of his jump, and I have to guess where he's gonna land. So I'm pretty much chasing him. He's not that close to me. I can't really keep the pressure. I mean, I could, if I guess right, I could just hit him off the stage, but I'm giving him more of a chance to get away from me in comparison to this. See? He's still there. He's still near me. So I can keep the pressure going. Not only does it keep my dash attack fresh, but I am racking up damage. Look how much damage I get from a normal turn up. I said normal. Normal smash throw is 12. That is good. Okay? You have a good turn up game, you're racking up damage, and your moves are staying fresh. Sadly, some people might not know this, but they changed the way scaling and unscaling works with projectiles, which is basically projectile type moves, versatile projectiles, whether you can grab, toss, and whatever. They don't unstale your moves, right? They don't unstale your moves anymore. But the trade-off to that is these type of moves do not get stale. So you see how I'm doing 12? I will constantly be doing 12%. Constantly. So if I hit somebody like about 10 times, they're already at kill percent, alright? If you do a combo and you get them to like 50 or something, hit somebody with a turn of 5 times. All you need is 5. Okay? So that's why this is good. You can rack up a lot of damage, and then moves like this will be freaking fresh and you can just kill them. Okay? So turn-ups, they're good for fighting. Learn how to fight with them. Because again, let's say I think Falcon's gonna come at me. Oh, he doesn't. Boom. Or I can mix up the timing. He comes at me. Nope. Keep moving. Nope. 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 Oop. Got him. Again. Oh, I was supposed to grab it. You know what I mean? Then it's good for edge guarding too, which we'll talk about in the next video. So yeah, whenever you have the chance, always recapture turn up if possible. Don't always go for turn up dash attacks. You want to keep that dash attack fresh. Alright? Keep it fresh. And with turn ups, you stay close to your opponent, you keep the pressure, you make it do something dumb and just rack up damage. Learn how to fight with it. Okay, you can do that, you can do that, you can do this. Another thing is if you're fighting someone who likes to like short hop a lot, sometimes you can full hop with the turn up in your hand. Do it there, go over them, and then drop, land on top of them. If they block it, let's say he blocks this, he blocks it, and then you just do that and go back to mixing it up. This is a good thing with her neutral. Basically her neutral kind of revolves around this. Moving, you have a turn up in hand is better because you can punish somebody from a distance. You don't have to be that close, and if I'm over here, I can recatch my shit and keep the pressure going. You know what I mean? Keep that pressure going. There was something else I was gonna say. I don't remember. See, this is why I gotta script my freaking videos. Fuck! Alright. So yeah, that's a turn up. When next video we're gonna talk more about the neutral, and I'll get more into that. But that's turn up. They're pretty freaking good. Okay? They're good out of shield. At a certain percent, they start oops. Well, damn. I wish I would set this. They're good out of shield. Shield punish, best shield punish these characters have. Low percent, they can start combos. They're recatchable. They lead to stuff. Okay? They lead to stuff. With good movement, it makes it hard for your opponent to approach you. Good way to rack up damage. Like, dude, 12? And that's just a normal throw. 10. Smash throw, 12. Okay, your smash throw is 12. Okay, pretty good. Also good for anti-airing too. Like if you knock somebody off stage, you know how people like to jump onto the stage. you can toss it upward. Either it'll hit them or they'll try to move away and land on top of you, and then you just, you know, do whatever. So that's pretty good for anti-airing, controlling space. You get the idea. All right. So we went over the side B. We went over the turn up. Now the counter. Let's go over the counter right quick. I'm gonna need another counter for this because there's something I want to show off. Give me Donkey Kong. Give me the Donkey Kong. Okay. So the counter. The change from Smash 4 to this is that when you counter, your character usually rises upward. In this case, in this game, you don't get that vertical height anymore. It pretty much like shuts down your momentum, kind of. See, it kind of, if I do it quickly, this is a short hop. Look how high Daisy goes on her short hop. Okay, now if I was to immediately counter, it's like she doesn't go that high. Her momentum gets like shot down. Okay, so it's like any other counter. You get hit and the opponent just gets vomited on by your baby. But this counter is very unique that it can kill pretty early. So let me, I picked DK for this because his recovery, you can pretty much bully it if you get him off the stage. Just to give you an idea of how this counter works. Oops. So if you edge guard, yeah, he's dead. Okay, so it's a good edge guarding tool. If you force your opponent to recover in a certain way with their up B, you can edge guard them. Now again, you have to be really careful because when you counter, you don't rise upward. You kind of just like you stay there. You keep dropping. And then the freeze time that you have, or the recovery of the move, is longer when the counter connects. So you can kind of kill yourself. So just pay attention to the distance that you are with your opponent. Okay, pay attention to that. And yeah, that's basically her counter, right? It really isn't much to say about that. It's usually pretty consistent. The counter, I don't recall me ever getting like the weak hits and it not killing, unless it's something like, I don't know, Fox's side B, Fox and Falcon side B. If you just go through it, you don't want to try to counter that. But yeah, that's basically the counter. And then last but not least, the up B. The up B is typical up B. I think it's like frame 6 or frame 7 or something like that. Really much up B is pretty much used for combo enders, and if you bait a double jump after you hit somebody at a certain percent, let's say they jump, double jump, up B them, you can kill off the top. It doesn't kill as well as it did in Smash 4, which I'm kind of sad about that. Right? It doesn't kill as well as it did in Smash 4, but at a certain percent, if you bait your opponent to double jump, when you knock them off the stage, they're coming back, you can just put an umbrella up their ass. Put a parasol up their ass, and that's it, man. It's over. Wrap. And I think that is about it. I think I covered all the moves. Alright, I did want to fit the neutral game into this video here, but this video is already 44 minutes long, looking at the timer. So in the next video, I will cover the neutral game and more technical stuff like edge guarding and all that stuff, but this is basically an introduction to the character. Alright, so recap: when playing Peach, basically you don't want to be aggressive. When you get a hit, then that's when you stay on that ass. When you get a hit, you just follow them. Alright, if it's not like with a turn up, the turn up thing that I talked about, and you just land a solid hit, like just stay on them. Just stay under them, cover their landings, read the jumps, just literally stay on them. And then when neutral resets, Go back to baiting, see what your opponent is doing, do stuff, utilize your movement and space areas, attacks, whatever, to make them do something dumb and punish, or force them to shield, and either grab them out of shield or crack their defense if you don't know if they're gonna shield or push a button when you go near them. Alright? So that's Peach and Daisy in a nutshell. So next video we're gonna talk about the neutral and more technical aspects. This is pretty much what's it called? A step forward. I don't know, man. All right, I'm not really good when it comes to this type of stuff, but this is just like a guide. Well, actually, it is a guide, right? It's a beginner's look. All right, you want to learn character. This is what you need to know first. It gives you some insight, somewhere to start. Yeah, I should have just said that. Somewhere to start, right? Introduction. So with that said, thank you for watching. Hope you found this video useful. Yeah, that's it. Thanks to my subscribers, my new subscribers that I got through my recent videos, as well as my veteran subscribers. All you guys together are freaking savages. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.